Hello everyone, you're with Tanisha Ali. I'm getting ready to just quickly do a 5-minute eye makeup routine. Someone saw, I guess, one of my videos over the last day or so and wanted to know how I do my eyes. I have regressed from this time last year. Well, I started the channel I think in October, November, and I was doing a lot to my face, and I just kind of have fallen out of that, although I do want to get back into some of the creativity. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't like to spend a lot of time in the mirror. I like to be in there maybe 5 minutes or less, put my little face on and go on about my business. That's one of the reasons why I had these eyebrows permanently done the other day, and I'm going to let you know how that goes. But for the eyebrows, if you want to see how I do my eyes really quickly at 48 years old, not trying to, what do they call it, beat my face every day, I'm just going to show you. So hang on. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We want to like you to have this place to call home. Make sure you like the video, show your love, give some feedback, okay? All right, there are a couple things that you will need. I always have this, and I have this. I use this to apply the main color. I use this to highlight the corner right here. That's it. I have this broken up Palladio, which I dropped a couple weeks ago, because I use this for a little bit of rouge, but I'm not doing my whole face, as you know, but oftentimes that's the color that resides on here, which is what I tend to smooth everything out with. I used this Ultimate yesterday. This is NYX. I like this. I didn't like it in the beginning. I think I had this on one of my channels before, and that's because I wasn't using it correctly, which is why I use it now with this little brush. And then I have Urban Decay, every bit worth 50 bucks. I would do it again. This is my first real palette that I ever bought in the 48 years I've been on this planet. Okay, so I use this. I find the main color that I want, and I use this big brush with that. And then I used 2 of these on my eyelashes. I was trying the fake thing, got to be too much, and then, you know, it pulled out a couple of my eyelashes a couple of times, and then I was like, you know what, Tanisha, you have decent, okay eyelashes. Just use this and, you know, stop all that. So I stopped it temporarily. I also found this about maybe 8-9 months ago. Love it. It's called Born This Way. I use it under my eyes for concealer. You only need a tiny bit of it. On a couple of my older videos, you guys see I put too much of this on and I didn't smooth it out. Nobody said anything. You guys were so polite. But I realized it later when I would watch the videos. I said, they're so good. And then this. This I finally found again after over a year. Sophia picked it up from one of her friends from one of those beauty supply stores. It's $1.99. It is the one that lasts the longest for me. My eyes water a lot. So I have issues, waterproof, oil proof, just never works, and occasionally it'll clog here and I'll get blepharitis, so I can't, you know, if it starts to irritate, it becomes a problem. I also use the cold powder, which is medicinal, and it's black. I'll do another video about that. But every now and then, because my eyes water, that too will bleed the first day, even though it stays on for like 2 or 3 days, and it gives you that smoky look that you see a lot of Arab women have. It goes all the way back to the early days of Islam in terms of people used to use it to clear certain eye issues. But anyway, there are a lot of things that can contribute to this not possibly doing what it needs to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Urban Decay palette. And yesterday, the color I had on that maybe she liked, I had on the blue shirt. So I'm going to do with what I had yesterday. So I'm going to go with these 2 colors here. And I'm just going to dip my brush in them. And I'm just going to start doing this. Okay? And you can start the timer from here. I'm at 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay? You're going to see how fast this is going to be. Like I said, I don't like to spend a lot of time. Okay? So I have the foundation of what I'm going to use, right? Dun-dun. All right, I didn't do anything up here, not going to. I know people do that light thing up there. That's when you want to look really, really made up. Typically, I don't like looking really, really made up. Since this blue is the closest color, let's use this one. And you know, you just dab it on I'm gonna put it right here. That's it. Right there, real simple. Every now and then I'll do more with these colors, but this works fine for me. I just want a little bit of match, and that's really it. Now I'm going back, smooth that out. Okay, work on this a little bit more. Already, I kind of like that. I'm okay with that. What am I going to do now? Fool around with this. This is the Falsies by Maybelline. Okay, work right in here. This is just going to accentuate what I have. If you want something heavier, put some real falsies on. Sometimes in the past when I was trying the falsies on the channel, I would do just the corners. And then I had found one I really liked. It worked most of the time without being a hassle, but then I'm like, you know what? A couple of times some of my real eyelashes pulled off, and I was like, okay, it's not worth it. And then you're spending $7, $8. These things can't be reused 15 times like what they say. So if you can wait a little bit more time in between while this is drying and you're working on some other area of your face, this works fine. Okay? You can always come back later. Finish that off. What's left to do? This. Oh my goodness. Where's the eyeliner? Where did it go? Wouldn't you know? Isn't that something? Maybe it fell on the floor. Good grief. Well, I keep one in my purse, so let me just grab that. Hold on. I cannot believe this. I just had that thing. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? Okay, this is the tricky part. Never been great at it. Trying to get it on the waterline. I like to think I don't have to put it on the waterline. This is a mistake. But I'd like to not have to put it on the waterline. I keep trying to get it as close to it as possible because I don't want anything on the waterline because I don't need to be clogging that area up. And I definitely don't like to pull this down. So I'm not going to pull it down on a video because I don't usually pull it down when I'm upstairs doing it. They say it's not good to be putting extra pressure on your eyes. And my eyes, they get the pressure. You see the bags. Then again, I do kind of need a mirror. I'm in this camera, so I don't know, y'all. I'm going to have to today. I can't even see. It's those 48-year-old eyes. I cannot see what you guys see. I'm going to have to work on the waterline. Oh, boy. Usually I have a book or something that I fan with. I don't know if I did that okay. I try to dry it off before it. Like that's going to make that much of a difference. You see how much my eyes water? If your eyes don't water like this stuff will be wonderful for you. It's called Amuse, A-M-U-S-E, Amuse. And if your eyes don't water a lot, you will love this. I don't like the idea of putting all these chemicals up here, though, I gotta tell you. These are my eyes. I hope I'm on that doggone waterline. I can't really see that well. Oh, hell. Y'all get the drift, right? I think I'm on it all right. I think I'm so much on it that I don't like the way it looks because I can't really tell. That's really it, guys. That's it. I'll take my little rouge brush that I use here. I'll a little smooth that out. My eyebrows are done. And that's really it. These are my eyes. Now, you know, I haven't been up long, so my eyes look a little puffy as I go throughout the day, get a little sweaty, and they'll start to look more organic. Things will blend in more. But that is really it. I don't do that much. I hope you guys benefited from that. I will do more as time goes on. You saw me last night on that video trying to imitate Tracy Ross's hairstyle. didn't come close, but I did something creative with my locks. And so now I am taking them out. I should have taken advantage of this, what really was a braid out, and sprayed my hair with some water. And then I could have actually reaped the rewards of having a curly hairstyle all week. But I was too lazy to do that last night. Let's talk about these eyebrows. I didn't do the regimen I was supposed to do yesterday. Yesterday was day 3. I was supposed to clean them and then put that Aquaphor on them, and to make sure I cleaned them again at night, and did the same thing, and while showering use Vaseline. So this morning I woke up with them looking kind of dry and cruddy looking. So needless to say, I got on that right away. Now they are lightening up some from the first day. She said everybody takes the pigment differently. If this continues, my eyebrows are not going to last very long. So I hope I'm not one of those people whose eyes doesn't hold the pigment, because I was just starting to really like these. I could get addicted to this, and gosh, I just don't want them to disappear. So, and it just seems like a little bit here and a little bit there, but in reality, that's all it takes, right? So maybe I will be in that chair a few months from now getting a bump up. We will see. But let's hope that this continues, because I really like it. It's light enough to look natural enough. It doesn't require that much. I know that I will still have to pick some hair out here and there, and I'm okay with that. So we'll see. So you all know my book is out. You can go on Amazon and get it. Albie had the nerve to tear the cover last night. I awakened this morning to see the big corner ripped up. I just shook my head and said, this is a sign, yet another sign. This is a sign, you and that dog. I just shook my head. But the book is called Manifesting Your Masterpiece. It's 402 pages. It is not a story. It is a set of daily mindset reflections and self-coaching to allow you to move past some of your emotional blocks, some of your physical blocks, spiritual blocks, and mental blocks. All of the things that separate you from your divinity, that essentially separate you from God, whatever you conceive that to be, doesn't matter. But the book is geared towards helping you to gain clarity, to up-level your mindset, to clear and heal emotional and energetic blocks, and to manifest abundance. So be transformational in your thinking, and get a copy from Amazon. I've got to upload the ebook. I don't know why. I don't think a book like this works great on ebook. It's better to have the actual hard copy of it, so you can really get something out of it, so you can jot down notes, you can look at it page by page and really engage it. I don't see you really engaging it in the same way by using the ebook. But anyway, I'm going to put it up there because I know some people prefer to read that way. I have about 300 books on my ebook, my Kindle app on my iPad, but this is not a book that I feel is good for that. But anyway, you can get it on Amazon, Manifesting Your Masterpiece. Just type that in. You can type in my name, Tunisia, like the country, Ali, like Muhammad Ali, and it will come up, Manifesting Your Masterpiece. Did you need me, Naima?
Oh, I'm leaving.
Okay, baby, love you. Have a beautiful day. You see, now just a second ago we lost the eyeliner. Now I'm looking at both of them. You guys haven't seen me look over and pay attention to that. When we talk about the quantum field and things appearing when we focus on them, and then being in another parallel universe when we choose to shift our attention. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Y'all saw me looking around saying, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I haven't moved anything. I haven't grabbed anything over there since we've been sitting here talking, and I finished doing my eyes with the eyeliner that I got out of my purse. So that's really a trip. So here we are. And I'm getting ready to get out into creation today and do some studying. I'm feeling very inspired. I like to feel inspired. So I am going to, and I don't have any interruptions in my day today. I hope that's not an appointment. Uh-oh, it's a payment of sorts. Maybe it is. Okay. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have allowed my daughter to convince me to get this crazy Google Play Music subscription. What do I need that for $9 every month? That's just dishonoring my money. I don't need that. I don't even remember what it is now. And I was supposed to go in and deactivate the membership. And because the first month was free, that's how they get you. And lo and behold, here I am looking at this crazy thing. Let's see if I can get Sophia to go in and deactivate this. Sophia! She's the one that started it, right? Yes, I definitely should have added water, sprayed water. These would be nice and tight. This one maybe I could use to tie up some hair with. Let's leave that one. That could be kind of like a barrette of sorts. So as for, I can't think of her name, starts with an M. Beautiful name though. The sister who asked about my eyes, that's all I really do. That's it. And you can see if I'm not talking, that's less than a minute and a half. That's something I can do with no problem. I think I mentioned last night, I really prefer that things look natural. So that's why I'm particular about the kind of makeup I use, whether it's foundation or concealer under my eyes, or even lipstick. Like this is the lipstick I've been wearing for 20 years. Okay, it's a very kind of a nude color. It's like blush. It works with anything that you may be wearing. I think we're almost done. Yeah. So this is a day that I'm going to get in my car and ride. It's beautiful. And I'm going to listen to some educational programming on my iPod. I'm going to assimilate new ideas and synthesize information and integrate it into my paradigm so that I may continue to experiment on myself and in life with becoming and maintaining my best version of myself, because not only should we be seeking to become our best versions, but we must realize that we must maintain our best versions. They don't just come for free. Everything in this world is constantly in flux. It is constantly changing. We live in a dynamic universe where our thoughts do in fact attract, magnetize, and thus create our reality. So you must be vigilant in each and every moment, because nothing is static. The only thing really that is static is the unstatic or the changing. This is going to get to be a nuisance, so let me just take it out. Look at that. It's going to slow me down. It's too skinny. I did this last night. I need small fingers. Ugh. So whatever it is that you're doing that makes you feel bad, you need to stop doing it. And you need to take responsibility for it. Period. End of discussion. Just take responsibility for it. I think people in other parts of the world maybe have an easier time of doing that than we do sometimes, because in this country we want everything now. We want everything like yesterday. Some of this is starting up top. Let's start up top. But we end up taking out one of our locks. And then besides, we have this arrogance that we know everything. And nobody ever wants to accept full responsibility. And sometimes we don't understand what it means to accept full responsibility. So when people tell us these things, we don't really want to hear it. Yet our lives don't change and we keep complaining. And the longer that you escape taking responsibility for what's going on in your life, the longer the situation is going to persist. So look at the things that make you feel good. Ask yourself, what am I doing in these moments where I'm feeling good, where I'm feeling fulfilled? And by the same token, what am I doing in these moments where I'm feeling out of my power? I'm feeling out of sorts. I'm not feeling aligned. Life doesn't feel wonderful. I don't wake up to the joy every day that is life. I wake up to the joy every day that is life, and that is what has de-aged me. If you look at pictures of where I was 7, 8, 9 years ago, I look totally different, far more stressed, and I was in my early 40s. So life has gotten to be what life really is, which is a joy-filled experience that you get to determine in each and every moment, baby. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. Give back, show your love, show your love, show your love, please. By subscribing, you can even donate to the channel. You can purchase the book on Amazon. You can just keep coming back. You can watch these videos to the end. That's really good for YouTube ratings. It's not the subscribers, actually, it's watching the videos. So actually, even those people who come on their videos, for a lot of YouTubers, and complain and just troll, they actually are helping the channel. Isn't that such a contradiction? That's so anti-matrix. It's so interesting. But anyway, you guys have a beautiful day. You're with Tanisha Ali, connecting you to the vision of who you truly are. Life is sublime. Life is a magical experience, and life should be a paradise. If you are not experiencing the joy of living, the joy of existing, then you need to look within yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you are not doing to satisfy the yearning within you to live bigger, to get a larger slice of life? You need to ask yourself, where are you out of alignment in your life? Okay, you need to find the you that is deep within you, yearning to be born. You need to reconnect with that part of yourself that is responsible for ensuring that you live the love-filled and passion-flowing life that you actually deserve. I am a spiritual mentor, a life coach, an educator, an energy healer, tarot reader, motivational speaker, and author. I've been working with people over 20 years as facilitator, teacher, coach, mentor. I love helping people to step into who they really are, especially within the last couple of 3 years since I went full-time with my coaching, spiritual mentoring, and healing practice. I love helping women to find those aspects or those lost pieces of themselves that are critical to their self-actualization. This is what I do for a living. So if you are ready for change and you're ready to do the work, then you need to give me a call. I don't take clients who are not ready to take responsibility for their lives and who are not serious about change. I don't want you wasting your money, and I don't want to waste my time. So if you're really serious about these things and you're tired of making excuses for why you continue to look around and your life has not changed, and you no longer want to be in a place where you don't invest in yourself and you don't invest in your future because you either say, I don't have the money, or I can't afford it, or I need to get permission from this person or that person, you are a sovereign being. You were put here for a reason. And the longer that you live out of alignment with whatever your purpose is, the longer you're going to be in misery. Misery is the sign that the Creator has given you that you are not in alignment. Misery is the sign that the Creator has given you that you need to have more faith. Misery lets you know that you don't have faith, that you're not a true believer. Misery lets you know that the time has come for you to make a change, and if you don't make it, you will begin to get more of the same. The universe works its ass off to give you everything that you already are. So if you're living in a mess, if you're out of alignment, if you're living in emotional distress, you will continue to attract that. The universe is your servant, the same that your subconscious mind is your servant. It produces the results that you yourself attract. based upon your map of reality. So change your map. Begin to identify with something else that is different from your current situation. Decide and resolve not to allow your current situation or your current vibration or how you're feeling today to determine the rest of your life. Understand, understand, overstand, whatever it is that you can relate to. Understand that what you see today is a product of the past. Where I am today is a result of what I did yesterday. And where I will be tomorrow, which is of no concern to me because I already know where I will be tomorrow because I know what I'm doing today. This is how you create your future and you redefine your past and you decide to stop living the way that you have been living. You decide it's time out for this. I deserve better than this for my life. So when you decide that you are ready, that you are hungry, that you are in need of, and you desire change in your life, this is when you stop giving reasons to negate why you need to do things differently. This is where you stop making excuses and you stop looking around and outside of yourself for your solutions. This is